they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm moving essential oils where the journey begins. Complete beauty to home essentials we're all in. Recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything and fruit and essentials. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm rooted in essential oils where the journey begins. Complete beauty to home essentials we're all in. Recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything and fruit and essentials. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to Rooted in Essential Oils. My name is Famous, and welcome to this live stream where we are going to finish our centerpiece today. And I have more time, so we should be able to get this done. But welcome in, welcome in. If you're not familiar with my channel, I'm all about health and wellness. But today we're doing a little something different because it is fall and I wanted to decorate for fall. So I am doing a centerpiece and I started this yesterday, but I had to go to work and I wasn't able to complete before work. So we are going to finish this today, and I'm already thinking about changing it. So we're gonna make that change that I thought about. And yes, it does have to involve incorporating that health and wellness part. I'll tell you what I mean by that here in just a second. But I'm trying to pull out the flowers that I want, the flowers that I don't want, and I feel like I'm missing a flower. These are the ones that I wanted. All right, welcome in, T and I, welcome. Mary's life journey, hello, welcome. Do I know what? Yo, what is he doing? I am doing a centerpiece, so this is what it looks like from far. So it's a table centerpiece for the fall. And we got all these flowers, and I'm trying to figure out which ones to use. We're covering up that yellow on the table. So it's actually a pool noodle. He is making a centerpiece. Yes, I am. So we're gonna cover up the yellow. So it's a pool noodle, and I'm using zip ties to make that shape. But I think I'm gonna recreate that shape
because these are the zip ties. Um, I want to add something else to this centerpiece. So you can see there's like the glass vase here and a glass vase here. But I think I want to change that because with my pool noodle is very stiff and I'm not able to put like 3 vases, but I think I'm able to put a diffuser. So I have a diffuser, and if you're not familiar with a diffuser, it basically puts the vapors into the air with essential oils, which make your home smell good, and it also can support you in a lot of different ways. So I'm gonna add the diffuser to my centerpiece, but that means I'm gonna have to cut this zip tie that's holding it in the middle because I want to put the diffuser in the middle. And granted, I probably could just set it on top, like so, and call it good. And it probably will look better, so maybe I don't have to cut it. See, we're already thinking. But I do want to like bring this part a little more together because it's just the shape. Because of my pool noodle being so stiff, it's not like a, a used pool noodle. It's very stiff, so the shape is kind of hard to get right with this one. And I wish it was a little more flimsy, but it's not. But we're gonna get it together. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Did you see that I just subbed? Thank you for subbing and welcome to the channel. I like to call my subscribers family, so welcome to the family. Um, and real quick, before we get into the DIY, you see these little beads? So they're called water beads, and I kind of went crazy on them. This is my first time using them. They are soft to the touch. It almost reminds me of boba, if you ever had boba. But they're non-toxic. They look cool. When you add water to these after they have soaked in water for 4 to 8 hours, it will turn this looking clear. And that's where these come in handy because it'll look like these little gold balls are floating. But with these little water beads, I have 2 vases. 1, 2. But look at that. I made too much, y'all. I made too much, and it's a big bowl. It's not like a little bowl. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with these water beads because I made too much. I didn't even make the whole bag, but water beads do expand after soaking in water. So just keep that in mind if you're ever using the water beads. Use very little. Don't go, oh, I need more, because you don't. So we're gonna figure out how does it doesn't matter how much you make. Yeah, if you don't want to waste. So I'm not gonna change the. I'm not gonna take that apart because it does look better sitting up and like almost level. But I'm probably gonna put another zip tie in there because I want to, and I feel like it will just the shape. The shape is what I don't know. It's if you look at it, it's kind of curved. I don't want it to be curved. So also I have a piece underneath, but you can't really see it. So I guess that didn't really work out with the piece on the bottom. But what I'm talking about is that you don't even get to see it because it's all covered up. So I might move that. But you can see the shape like there. See, it's like bowing that way. That one's not so much. So I just need to work on that shape just a little bit. But thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for all the new family members. Welcome to the family. Also, yesterday when I was doing this on part one, I don't know if you can see it on my hand right there. I got a blister from the wire cutters because I was trying to cut like 5 at a time, and you can only cut like 2 or 3 at a time with my little wire cutters that I have. So it ended up giving me a blister. I actually have 2 blisters, one on each hand, but this one kind of went away. But this one is still there, and I haven't popped it. So I think I'm gonna try to work on that shape. And I think if I put it on there, it will be a little better with the shape. But thank you everyone for joining me. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great Sunday so far. And how I make it is I take 2 of them because these are not very big and the pool noodle is kind of thick. And I just put it through just a little bit so we can tighten it up. But I hope everyone's having a great Sunday so far. I'm having a great Sunday. And this isn't gonna hurt your table. I just wanna fix that shape just a little bit. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, because then you can set that right there, like so. Y'all see it? Shape is a lot better. And we can still apply. Let me make sure you can see everything. But thank you for joining. Let me pull up my... 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to pull up the chat on my tablet so I can see a little better. Mary, nice. I can't to see the finished look. I can't wait to see the finished look of the centerpiece. Yes. And I'll definitely take a short of it. And if you haven't watched my shorts, please go watch them. I put out a lot of shorts. All right, let's start cutting some of these flowers, and I'll just talk to y'all. We gotta cut the flowers. I'm definitely using these. I think these are my favorite out of all of them. And I don't even have a lot of these, so I gotta spread these out wisely. And I think I want these a little taller than the rest. We'll make them tall, but you can always shove them in deeper. And see, this is what I was talking about yesterday. You gotta spread these out so you can cut like 1 at a time. Because we ain't trying to get no more blisters. And I do have a lot more time today, so I won't be rushing like I was yesterday. But yeah, if you have time, please go check out my shorts. I would love your support with the shorts. And when more people watch it, when people watch the shorts, it attracts more people to watch it. So it gets us out in that algorithm. Shorts are like free advertisement for your channel. So if you're not using shorts, some people say they're against it. And I understand why. But I like using shorts because I can put different variety of content out with shorts. Even though my channel is mainly all about health and wellness in different aspects. If you're not familiar, I do educate and sell plant-based products. So love using natural things to support my health And I do educate but sell those products. And if you ever want to get to my website, I usually have it linked in the description or in the about section of my channel. And there's a variety of things on the website, so you can find something health and wellness related. That one was a little tough. I'm trying not to use the same hand or the same fingers that gave me the blister. That has the blister. This one's a little tough. It's like I'm not getting off. All right. We got all the flowers. These are like my favorite out of all of them. And I like using fake flowers because you can utilize them over and over and over and change them up. So, and I got all of this from Amazon. I will also link to Amazon. So if you'd like to get some of whatever I have, because everything I'm using except for the diffuser came from Amazon. Oh, and the zip ties, because I already had those. But all you need is a zip ties, a pool noodle, and your flower arrangement of whatever flowers. You can use fake leaves. You don't have to use the same color scheme as me. You can use yellow, brown. You don't even have to do a fall tablescape. You can do whatever you would like. Whatever makes you happy. Let me see. The Cousins 1106. Hello, hello. So cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. And welcome. I hope all is well. Thank you for joining. If you're new to the channel, think about subscribing to the channel. We're all about health and wellness, but today we're doing something just a little different and making a table centerpiece. And I'm showing you how to do it, but right now we're just cutting these little leaves and flowers off so we can stick it in the pool noodle. That's all you're doing. And you could glue your flowers into the pool noodle. I'm not doing any of that because I'm not going to keep these year round or the same. I will change it up probably next year. Maybe use some of the same, but we'll always change up. Change is good. Oh yeah, I can cut through two now. And if you're ever going to use fake flowers like I am, make sure you get wire cutters. Don't try to use scissors because it's going to be a lot of work. A lot of work, y'all. Try to get some wire cutters. And they probably look like pliers, but I'm using the close end right here. This little flat piece, and that's what's cutting the wire. Okay, I see the vision. It's my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And thank you for joining. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? How old are you? On this day, on your special day. And yeah, I'm not a singer, so please don't mind my singing. And look, I'm trying to cut more than one, and it ain't working. So stick to one with this one. About to be 20 in 2 weeks. Okay, 20 in 2 weeks. I remember my 20s. I was young and dumb. Not to say that you are, but I was young and dumb. But then we grew out of it. Once 25 hit, we started to think about life and want to make changes. And we made that happen. Did it happen at 25? No. But my mindset changed. That's where it started. And then things start changing for me. Are you my cousin? Maybe. I'm young. I'm young. I'm a young hustler. Okay, young hustler. Nothing wrong with hustle. I'm a hustle too. I'm a hustler. But I also work. So with me, I have two physical jobs. One's a part-time, one's a full-time. And then I do have two like home businesses. So I'm a travel agent. So if you're ever looking for a travel agent and you love to travel, I got you. And I can help you save coins. But I am a travel agent, and then I'm also have my health and wellness business. So I educate but sell plant-based products, and I make money off of it. And then I also sell colognes and perfumes. So, and anything that I sell is plant-based and clean ingredients. So the colognes and perfumes are clean ingredients. And you'll find that on my channel. I just talked about it not too long ago, on Tuesday actually. So if you go watch my video, you'll see a short video about it. And I put out videos every Tuesday, so come join me. And then I also have my health and wellness business, which you can find hygiene products, cleaning supplies, you name it, we got it in a more natural way, and it works. And it's better for your health. And when I was younger, I was not thinking of my health and wellness. Hold on one second. Hello to the chat. Hello, Sophie. This part got me. Last part got me. Hello, Britt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Hello to the chat. It's been a minute. Miss your face. Yes, and my face is right here. But thank you for joining me. Hello, hello, hello. And I tried to join your live. I think you were live yesterday or the day before, but you were just ending, and I was like, dang it. But hold on one sec, fam. We're making a centerpiece, so that's what we're working on over there. And I'm gonna play my music real quick because I gotta go upstairs real quick. Remember that blister I was telling you about? Well, it just popped, y'all. And I don't want to get the leakage everywhere. Which is gross. I know. Sorry. Sorry if I grossed anyone out. Okay, y'all. So real quick, Got one in the middle of my thumb and Poindexter. Yeah, I can't wait until I see the finished product for the centerpiece. Yes. All right, so you see the blister on my hand right there. It's kind of big too. But we have this oil. So yes, oils do more than just smell good. But this is called owie. So anytime you have owies, and it is specific for kids, but you can use it as an adult as well. But I like to call this like liquid Neosporin. And it's all natural ingredients. We like that. But I'm just rubbing this on my blister. This is going to help heal it because it did pop. And we just gonna put a Band-Aid over it for now. Normally I don't put Band-Aids on, but I do have them for scenarios like this. And all I'm gonna do is just put a Band-Aid over it while I'm working. That way it has like some cushion and I can still use the wire cutter. So bam, we're good to go. All right, now back to the show. All right, so we're gonna cut up some more of these. I think I want a little more of this orange and not so much of the pinks. Because I know they're like a pinkish orange, but these are orange yellow. What are you doing, Stink? My son is here, y'all. What are you doing?
I washed my hand.
Well, good job. Can you pick that up for me?
Okay.
You want to say hi to everyone?
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Wait.
Hi, everyone.
Say hi, everyone.
Hi,
Happy
everyone.
Sunday. Say happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Enjoy your day.
Enjoy your day.
That's my little stink butt.
Yes.
That's him. And I call him Stinkus because he's always farting since he was a baby. And yeah, last night. So about last night. Body illusion. Hello. I was wondering if you were gonna pop in. You want to tell him about last night? What happened? What did we do?
Looked at the pumpkins.
Yeah. And was it so much fun?
Mm-hmm.
So much fun. And what'd you get from there?
Popcorn,
And what else?
a snack, and
A s'more?
Yes, and a s'more.
A s'more. And remember your little badge?
What?
Your little glow up badge? Go get your glow up badge and show them. So we went to this thing called Jack-O-Lantern here in Colorado, and there's one somewhere else in another state, but they have all these Jack-O-Lanterns, and they're not like real Jack-O-Lanterns, they're fake, because they wouldn't last.
Yeah.
There it is. So this was his little pass. It's called Magic of the Jack-O-Lanterns Denver Glow Pass. So that's where we went last night. So
To look at the
Jack-O-Lanterns.
pumpkins.
He calls them pumpkins, but they're called Jack-O-Lanterns. If there's a face on them, they're called Jack-O-Lanterns. Jack-O-Lanterns.
If it doesn't have a face, it's a pumpkin.
If it doesn't have a face, yes, it's a pumpkin. But if it has a face on it, it's a jack-o'-lantern.
Unless
I think this is like the most time-consuming of the centerpiece is cutting these flowers off. little time consuming.
You're cutting the fake flowers.
Mm-hmm. Bye. See you later. Lily, welcome, welcome, welcome. I love that picture. It is amazing. Yes, we have a lot of pictures. I keep saying I'm going to do a short, but I don't. But we love art. And we have a lot of ladies in the house. So we have this one. Sorry. We went off track. We have that one. And then you can see the one behind me and this one. Lily, Buffalo can't tell us we wrong. Leave my nephew alone, Buffalo. They called pumpkins. Yeah. We have this one over here. And this one gives me like Africa. If you look at it closely, her hand looks like the shape of Africa with the gold. That's her hand. I know you can't really see it with the glare from my background, but it's giving Africa on her hand. But love that one. And then we have this, which y'all just seen. Just so cool. We got the table. We have this one. A lot of ladies on the wall. And then, don't mind, we have her. I love art as well. And yours is awesome. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Ruta, coming to live with you. I love the artwork, yes. And the only guy we have on the wall is him. So that's the only guy. And then us, which we are upside down. We are doing something different. But yeah, that's a little of our home. But back to the flower cutting, because this is taking all day. And welcome in, everyone. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. Why upside down? Does that represent or mean something? No, just different. You know, love can be upside down sometimes. So we just decided, hey, let's make it upside down. And it was really my husband's idea. And great question. And I was like, yeah, why not? We can be upside down. It doesn't matter. Wow, looks awesome. You know I'd be here. Yes, Body Illusion, and thank you so much. All right, we're gonna start putting these back on. Start sticking them in. I'm trying to use one at a time and just spread the love. But thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday. I appreciate all the love and support that everyone has been showing and being here. And just so you know, I did have a Fall Fest giveaway, and the winner was picked on Thursday night, and she did get in contact with me. So we will not be doing a redraw because she emailed me today at 9:15. If she didn't email me, I would have done a redraw, but she did reach out. So we don't have to do a redraw, which I'm thankful for, because to be honest, I threw away all of the entries. You know, I did a paper drawing, so I threw them all away, and then I pulled them all out of the trash can and was like, oh man, I hope I didn't lose anyone, and I hope the person that won reaches out, and she did. So I threw them all away again, because I probably would have just had to rewrite everybody again, and that took like a good 45 minutes to write everyone's name. It was a lot of work when you're doing paper drawings and have a lot of entries. Lots and lots of work. Alright, we're gonna save some of those and move on to the next. I don't know if I want these. I kinda do and I kinda don't. But we're just gonna see what happens. And if I don't like them, I'll pull them out. Maybe not so much of this one. And I should have did it in layers. But I do like the color scheme of it. I think I did good with the colors. Cause it's like some red, a lot of green, which I did want a lot of green. Cause I feel like with fall, the green gives it something. Like it's still alive, but slowly turning, and that's what I wanted. Was that slow turn of fall. If that even makes sense. But I love the color scheme that I have. But I feel like I need to get this yellow covered. And I'm trying to like spread. Spread it. Why does this keep cutting off? Congratulations to the winner. I love the idea of upside down. Life is like that sometimes. Yes. Yes, it is. Totally. Well, and also you need the contrast and colors. Yes, exactly. I didn't want it to be all like just orange, red, yellow. I wanted the green in there too. And I kind of have some brown, but it's not like a bunch of brown. And I need to start figuring out how to cover these. Yellow, do I just poke down? Let's see what that does. I need some, and I feel like I need to trim these some, because they're a little tall. Now we're just going crazy with the pokes. Shoving them in. But I hope everyone's having a happy Sunday. I appreciate you being here. I hope and pray this centerpiece comes out the way it should, and it will. I'm a little lost with how it's gonna get covered with the yellow. I feel like I don't have enough coverage, and you can see it's very thin like, and I don't have like big flowers. I mean, I have a lot of flowers, but I don't have like thicker flowers, if that makes sense. we're just gonna keep poking and see what happens. Keep poking and see what happens. I feel like I'm gonna have to cut up some more. Cut up some more. I need some more of these oranges. And I did pick yellow for fall for the pool noodle because even if it does show, it's gonna give fall. And that's another reason why I was like, oh, we can just do yellow. You could do orange or black. Now this is giving seaweed. I don't know why, but it reminds me of seaweed. It's coming along though. Coming along. Add some of these. I'm gonna have to cut up some more flowers. My laundry just finished. You know, it's laundry day for me on Sundays, so yeah, I'm gonna cut up more of those. Maybe some focus flowers. What do you mean by focus flowers? I'm not sure what that means. Please leave comments after the show. Yes, Body Illusion. Thank you, thank you. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, Body Illusion. I felt looks like it may need be a fish tank. Right, that's what I said. I said that yesterday. Some of these look like they belong in the fish tank, but it blends beautifully. Peace and love. Hello, Queen. Queen Alchemy is in the chat. If you are not familiar with one another in the chat, please connect with one another. We are all family here, and we can eat at the same table. This table doesn't mean we have to eat the same thing, but we can eat at the same table, y'all. So I'm doing a centerpiece queen, and this is part 2. So yesterday I did part 1, didn't get to finish before work, because you know I'm always working. And we are finishing up. And I'm just poking and placing. So everything I got on the table, except the diffuser, came from Amazon. And yes, there is a diffuser in the middle. You probably can't see it now. Yeah, it's blending. All right, so this is what it looks like so far. We're trying to cover up that yellow though, so we don't see as much of the yellow. But thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Hope all is well. Welcome in, welcome in. And basically, recap. I know I probably said it a few times now, but everything came from Amazon, and all it is pool noodle, a pool noodle. So the thing that children float on in the pool, we got one of those, and then we folded it in half. If you have an old one, would work a lot better because the newer ones are like thick and stiff. But a pool noodle, zip ties, vases of some sort and size, and you could use like cups or glass cups if you have some nice ones. Yeah, I gotta cut up some more, y'all. I'm gonna show you what I mean by cut up some more, because we got a lot. All right, so they come in this bundle, like so, and we're just cutting them off with a wire cutter, like so. This is the most time-consuming part, is cutting off the flowers and the whatever you're gonna be using for your centerpiece. And you just stick it in the pool noodle. And yes, I did go crazy with my flowers, so we still have a lot in there that I can use. And you see there's still some yellow showing, so we gonna focus flower. Draw the eye with their size, color, or unique shape. Example include roses, peonies, and sunflowers. Yeah, I feel like these ones are my like focus flower because they're longer, and we'll see. They're longer and they're gonna stand out more. So I think that's my focus flower. And I don't have too many of them, so I didn't know what focus flower meant. Um, just larger ones that your eyes focus on. Okay, look at me learning. I can't complain, Queen. Thank you for asking. How are you feeling today? Britt, how are you, sis? Everyone's speaking to each other. Yes, I know you are. Queen said, hello, Body Illusion, greetings. Body Illusion says, hi, Queen. That is pretty. Thank you, thank you. It's coming together nicely, that's for sure. Yes, it is. And I'm excited for it. I just gotta cut up more flowers. More flowers, y'all. And not everything is a flower. So you can see these are not flowers. These are not flowers. They're like seaweed. I don't know what they are, but they're some type of leaf that I wanted to add into the decoration. So I didn't want just flowers, and I didn't want, like leaves that fall from the tree. I didn't want those because I felt like everyone does that for a centerpiece or has it in their house some way. So I wanted to be a little different and not use leaves. Maybe next year, but not this time. And I also didn't want to use pumpkins because I felt like everyone was doing the pumpkin thing every fall. So I tried to do a little different, me trying to be different. Which there's nothing wrong with like the pumpkins and the leaves. I do like it. There's some that are like brown and cream color, and maybe I'll do that next year. But for the first time, this is what we're doing. And I like it. And I'm sure you guys like it too. But yes, this is very time consuming with the cutting of the wire. And then you gotta spread them out so you can cut them individually. Because if you don't, you'll get a blister trying to cut 2 or 3 at a time. Like I did, because that blister definitely showed up yesterday. I was like, oh man, see, like that. You can't cut 2 at a time, only 1. I'm digging it, yes. Orange is my favorite color, yes, Queen, I know that. I know that. All right, I feel like I should maybe cut these ones a little longer so it draws out just a little bit. The focus. I didn't know there was a term for it, so now I know. And I like that I learned. Oh, I got cut. Something cut me. Maybe a wire. And I didn't even... It like poked me on my thumb. But look what we got. And you can use gloves. But look what we got when we have scrapes, bumps, bruises. You can get this off my website. But I'm not going to roll it directly on it. We're just going to get close to it. because it is bleeding. And we just turn it so the oil rolls right over it. But the aloe oil will help stop bleeding. It helps heal, and it works. So if I have nosebleeds, I will definitely roll that on the bridge of my nose, and it will help stop the bleeding like ASAP. It's called aloe oil, and it has helichrysum in it. So that's the like main ingredient. With helichrysum, it's great for like stopping bleeding. And love using natural ingredients, and it works. Zoe, back again. Thank you for coming on in. Happy Sunday. I appreciate you, fam. Hope all is well. I've been loving the content you've been putting out. I be watching. But thank you for being here, everyone. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. We are finishing this centerpiece from yesterday, so that is what we're working on because we did not finish yesterday. I had to go to work. You know, I work every day. I don't get no days off. But we're finishing this up. And how long have I been on here? Almost an hour, jeez. And I'm still not finished. I'm still not finished. Do we want these ones? All right, we're gonna start poking. So this is what it looks like so far. Looks like a wildflower garden on the table. Wildflower fall garden on the table. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'll move these over here. I'm trying to cover as much of the yellow as possible. And as I mentioned before, if you would like to get like some of the oils or diffuser from the website, please check out the description or the about section of my channel. The description is blank right now, but when I'm done with this live, I will definitely go in there and add the links to any of these flowers, to the pool noodles, to the Health and Wellness business. And if you would like to support you in a more natural way, you can do so by clicking the link and ordering your products. And if you want to save some coins, definitely read the description because I will definitely tell you how to do that. I'll share discount code and things like that. So, and then I do have an Amazon affiliated link that you can use. And you can support yourself, but more importantly, support your health. That's the main thing here, is support your health in a more natural way. Yeah, they're not too tall. I thought I cut them a little taller, but nope. Now we're just poking any and everywhere. I feel like I'm doing a good job with this. And also, when it's time to like put this away because I'll keep this in here until like November because it's still like fall to me. This is like my fall area of the house. I feel like I need to come to this end with some more. But my other area, I got Christmas and Halloween. I still gotta decorate for Halloween, and it's not even a lot of time. So I'll be doing that today, decorating for Halloween. I'm not doing too much with the decorations, but I need to get them up. It's about to be the 20th. The month is almost over. The month is almost over, y'all. Can you believe it? We just started and it's almost over. Oh, come on, poke. Yeah. I need to go to the other side and see what we're missing on this side because I'm standing on one side. But we need to come over here. See what we're missing. Yeah, there's some spots that need some flowers. Alright. Do I want that? I think I already got that. Yeah, we got that. I think I want to use these, but not too many. Maybe like 4 or 5 of them. And I wish the stem wasn't so long because I would just like to spread these. Maybe I can cut it and just place it like that. But I don't know. My wire cutter is not that strong for thick pieces. But we'll see. Real Odds, welcome in, welcome in. We're doing a table centerpiece. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Hope all is well with you and the family. Maybe if I like go back, I don't know. This ain't working, y'all. It's not working. Motto. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. We're doing the centerpiece today. We're finishing up from yesterday because we didn't finish. Okay. That took a lot of work, so I got the thicker part. But I didn't want to break this apart. We're doing a centerpiece on the table. Fall centerpiece. And with these ones, I don't want too much of this. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these. We'll do 4 of these. just trying to cut this thicker piece off. But it's hard because I ain't got big wire cutters. So it just takes a little work. It wasn't too bad. And notice if you turn it while you're applying the pressure, it's a lot easier. Yeah, that one's hard. And we got it. But thank you. Happy Sunday. I appreciate you being here. So creative. Thank you. So we're just taking this red one. It's like super red. You can see it too, compared to the rest of them. But I feel like it will add just a little. So we're just gonna add that right on over here. There we go. Spread that out just a little. Get that up in there. Like it's blended. There we go. Kind of like poke out some. Snip, snip. So you're starting to not see the yellow pool noodle. You can kind of see it in there, but it's slowly disappearing because we're adding more and more and more. But it also kind of goes with, so if you do see the yellow, it's like, oh, I don't really notice it though, which is a great thing. I love the red and the hint of yellow, yes. It's like adding a little dimension to it. But we also have these orange ones, so I'm gonna add those too. But we're gonna add 2 more of these ones. 2 more. And yes, this is my very first time doing a table centerpiece this size. Like, I've done one for Christmas of last year. So if you missed that, go back and watch it. But I do, what is it called for December? Vlogtober. No, that's what they're doing right now. Vlogmas. I do Vlogmas. I never done Vlogtober. And I did it 2 years in a row. This would be my 3rd year in a row. And I love Vlogmas because I like Christmas. I feel like if I did Vlogmas and then Vlogmas and Vlogtober, it's like too much. That's a lot of content. And I would if I had no full-time job, but yeah. We can't. That's a lot of work. And shout out to everyone who is doing Vlogtober. I know there's quite a few of y'all doing it, so shout out. And I've been trying to watch as much as possible. But you know, there's only so much time. And with me, my time is limited. One more of the red, and then we'll start adding the orange flowers and see where we're at. See if I have to add anything else to it. That's what that side looks like. I think it's coming out pretty well. Doing a flower arrangement. And remember, we have vases that are going in here, and I hope we can see them, because these flowers are poking out pretty tall. So I might have to put them on a little pedestal or something. This is the last red one that we are putting on this side, and there is a diffuser in the middle. I kind of wanted to keep the red bunch together. Like spread it out, but not like too much. And I'm gonna add like a few pieces. And I don't mind that you can't see the diffuser. That is okay with me. It's kind of camouflaged in there. But you'll see what it looks like once once it's turned on. And I'm just putting these little leaves next to the red, so it like, I don't know, I feel like it helps it stand out a little more. This is what it looks like on this side. You can see the diffuser right there. I feel like I need something like right in there. But it's turning out, it's turning out. Now, look at this. Made a oopsie and made too much. But we were probably gonna dump these back in there, because I'm gonna show you what we're doing with that, because these are going in here like so. And yeah, you can still see them. You can't see too much of it, but you can still see it. So I might have to like put the flowers down just a little. Let's put this one on this end. Okay, so you can kind of get the gist of it. So we got the two vases. I wish they were standing out a little taller, so I might put them on something just so that you could see them a little better. But we're gonna start placing these. Start placing these ones. And I want these to like stand out. So I'm not gonna push them like super in there. fix these leaves. And sorry y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to like make these leaves a little more prone to where you see it and cover and block. And I like that they have the green leaf on them as well, because remember, I wanted to go with green. I didn't just want orange, browns, yellows, reds. I wanted green in there too. Coming along, y'all. So right now I'm just poking, and then I'll come back and fix the leaves. It's really nice, y'all. I like it. I like it. It's a big centerpiece, but it goes well. It goes well. And since I have these already out, I'm just gonna stick these in here. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat right now. I'm trying to add these last few touches to it. Make it look good. And yeah, I'm gonna have to add I'm gonna have to add something for the vases to sit on, because I want them to stand out. They're like too flush. Too flush, y'all. Too flush. Oh. Oh, I know. We can hold up. you didn't know, you're about to know. I work at a tile company for my full-time job, and I have these little blocks, and they're pretty thick. They're like slabs, so what you would use on your countertops, but they throw these away, and I had another idea for these. But for the meantime, I can set this block right underneath. So the pool noodle is sitting on it. So I'm gonna have to not have the pool noodle sit on it and angle it just right. So here we go. Just the vase is sitting on there, like so. Now I can put it out of there. See what that looks like. Yeah. Yep. Much better. So it gave it some height. So now you can see it standing out instead of flushed and like, where is it? Is it in there? I can even do that with the diffuser, but I don't mind the diffuser blending in, but I don't want that. I do not want the face flushed. So you can't even see it, y'all. You come this way and it's like, where is it? Come over here, you can see it standing out. So I gave it some height. So we're gonna do that to the other side too. We're almost finished. Hopefully this end will work, because this end is a little tighter. And so we don't knock it over or anything. We just gonna move the glass vases. Put this in there, like so. This one on top of it. So. Okay. Boom. Boom. All right. There we go. What y'all think? It's really looking nice, rooted. Do you think I should add more? I feel like it's big enough. It's giving fall. But wait, there's more. So now we gotta figure out this situation. So remember how I told you? Water beads, if you ever use them, take 4 to 8 hours to absorb the water, so you let them soak. But as you let them soak, they absorb the water. And let me show you what they look like when you start them. Because I was like, this is not gonna be enough. So I made a bunch of them. But if you look at my hand, you see those little, see how little they are? They're very, very little. And they grow to be very, very big. So it doesn't take much. And I have this whole bowl. I have a big bowl of them and these 2 vases. So what I'm gonna do is throw some of them away, because we made a mistake of making too much. So what's in the vase, I'm gonna throw away. Because I have no way to use that vase. Which is the sad thing, because I'm just wasting. Alright. Empty. And I feel like I should go wash my hands. Because we want this to be clear. After just touching that dusty tile. But we're also going to be using these. So let me wash my hands really, really quick. So, how this is gonna work is I'm gonna just layer it, kinda. And I think I've already little things at the bottom. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is take some of those, scoop them. Maybe not that many, pour some in there. Scoop them, pour some. It's not really working how I thought it would work. Working them all over the floor and table. And that's not what we want. Add some of the gold. We lost a couple. They are very bouncy. All right. Now what we do is fill this up with water. So yes, it looks fine just like that. Looks like there's glistening and going, but fill it up with water. So when you fill these up with water, this is what it looks like. So it looks like floating. I need to get rid of some of the top. Oh my gosh, y'all, these water beads. Fill it all the way up. So that is what it looks like. And then the finishing touch will be, because again, we don't like to use real candles in the home. Like we have them in the home, but we don't burn them. But we set this on top and voila. It's a fake candle, so it turns on when the water touches it. Or these little two things at the bottom, when you touch them, the light comes on. So it turns on like so. Now, granted, I probably should have used something a little, I don't know. We're fine the way we are. And there's one. Beautiful. Now let's do this next one without trying to get water beads everywhere because they're all over the table. Well, not all over, but there's some. Turn it out. So you basically just layer it. And the gold does come in different colors. I will put the link in the description if you would like to get some. With these, they are different sizes, so just remember, soak your water beads and don't use a lot. If you need to make more, just make more, but don't pour a bunch into a bowl like I did and then let them soak. Because as they soak, they expand. And they expanded a lot. So you don't need a lot. And they were like growing so much, they started bouncing on the floor. And I was like, oh, jeez. They also feel nice, and they're non-toxic. They feel really, really nice. I should probably stop here with it. And fill this up with water. And if you shake it, the bubbles will dissipate. All right, so that's what it looks like. It looks clear. Just give it a little shake and the bubbles will not be trapped in there. But yeah. We're gonna put this on the other side. So like that. Add our candle. Move this out of the way so you can get a whole gist of it. I do appreciate everyone you joining me this Sunday as we made our table centerpiece. We got a lot of water. All right, this is what it looks like. So it's giving fall. You see the vases. You can see the like, it looks like smoke coming from it, but it's actually essential oils with just essential oils. There's no water with this one. And this diffuser is cordless, so you charge it up and then it can work anywhere and everywhere. So this is the centerpiece that we just made. And it looks nice for the fall. It is big. As you can see, like you can still set tableware and stuff, plates right there. And it is curving just a little bit, but we'll fix it. I will fix that. But that's what it's given. Now, let's turn the light off and see what it gives in the without no light. Yeah, I like that. Hello, BJ. Sophie, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We just made our centerpiece. And it's on low with the diffuser, so the diffuser is in there. So it's on low, and it smells wonderful. Definitely is giving fall all over the table. I love it. It looks good in this lighting. And you see the diffuser's going. So it's natural essential oils with this diffuser, and you can get the oils and the diffuser from the website. You won't be able to get this green one because the green one is not available, but they do have a new one that just came out, and it is like a tan brown color, perfect for the fall. And I did order it, and it's sitting right here on the floor. So I'll be doing an unboxing here soon. And yes, I do have another pool noodle, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna need 2 or 1, but I plan on doing something over there. So that's also why I have more flowers in there. But yeah, this is our table centerpiece. And it looks nice. I like it. Diffuser's going. You can see the little vapors in the air. And it smells really, really nice. Hello, the Bud Files. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. We've been on here for over an hour, finishing up our centerpiece. So this is what it looks like with the light on. And it's definitely giving fall all over the table. I will be sharing the link to all the flowers that I got from Amazon in the description, so stay tuned for that. I will also be sharing my health and wellness business, so if you want to get a diffuser, you just won't be able to get the green one, but it does look like this. It's just like a tan / like brown color, perfect for fall. And I'll share the vases, the water beads. Remember, don't make too much water beads like I did because we went a little crazy on it. I'll even share these little beads. They do come in different colors. And yeah, love it. I'll even share the fake candles because these are fake. They're not real. Everything on the table is not real. Except for the oils. But that is what we got for our fall fest. And you don't even see the yellow, y'all. Tell me if you see the yellow pool noodle. Maybe like right there. Which we can always add a few more. But it doesn't hurt looking at this because yellow goes with fall. Even though you don't really see it. And I know I have the light off, so we'll turn the light back on and make a circle. So you still don't even see it. It's just like right here, which I can always add just a few more things to fluff that up. And I'll fix like some of these leaves because like they're turned over. We want to see the leaves. We don't want to see the undercarriage of the leaf. But yeah, that is the table centerpiece that we just made. And I appreciate each and every one of you joining me this Sunday. It is 11:30 here in Colorado, so I need to get my laundry done, but I do appreciate each and every one of you joining. I hope you enjoyed this. If you make a table centerpiece, let me know. And I would love to see what you created. But I'm going to get off of here. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be back. Tuesday I have a video, and I'm doing mocktails to cocktails. So, you know, it's usually the last Tuesday of every month for the mocktails to cocktails. But we have to switch it up just a little bit because Miss T is going out of town. So we are doing it this Tuesday coming up. So stay tuned for that. I also will be decorating Halloween. If you haven't seen my shorts, go check them out. We went to a Halloween jack-o'-lantern, like extravaganza type deal, and it was fun, me and my son. So go check that out. I'll put more videos of that up. And you know, it's all about Halloween now. So moving forward, we are going strict into the Halloween era, and I love Halloween. So I do need to get my costume all squared away because I'm going to be somebody scary, as I usually am. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you. If you could please share me out, would be also great. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't do this. These are water beads. I made too much. Now I gotta figure out how to use them. But I'll see you on my next one, which is tomorrow at 5:45 Mountain Standard Time, or what time is that? 7:45 Eastern Standard Time. So hope to see you then. Thank you for watching. As always, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Till next time, bye for now.